A new brand and a new line of products, the Move Acoustics. Let's check out the not so budget friendly A Plus speaker. Is it worth the asking price? Retailing for around 2700, or if you're lucky enough 2200 Indian currency, the A Plus is made of completely plastic, wrapped with a nylon strap for easy portability. The big and kind of beautiful silver button is slapped on the grill with the clicky and tactile volume controls on the top of the speaker. The power button also hides the LED indicator. Now, the micro USB charging port and the aux-in port can be found at the back of the speaker, and fortunately, Move does bundle a charging cable and an aux-in cable. The speaker itself is pretty small, lightweight, sturdy, and extremely portable. The design is nothing revolutionary, but for some reason, it really looks nice in person. Maybe it's the color. I'll give one thing to this brand. They know how to pack their products and present them beautifully. Personally, I don't have any complaints, maybe a play pause control, but as always, you guys can be the judge. Pairing is simple as always. Turn on the Bluetooth speaker and it goes into pairing mode automatically, and the blinking blue LED turns solid once connected. Now, as always, my expectations with small Bluetooth speakers are reasonable. Here is a sample of the audio quality. Now, if you want more brief sound test and comparison videos, you can find the link in the description or the cards above.
Until you find your way back home. Until you find your way back home.
So there it is. As I always say, sound recorded through my microphone, YouTube's processing, and then played through your speakers is not going to be accurate. So here are my thoughts. I was happy with its performance. The bass, as expected, was just decent at best. But what really surprised me was the clarity. The mids and highs were good without being too sharp. Instrumentals also sounded good. Now, it's not the loudest speaker I've listened to, but it does get pretty loud for its size, and the good thing, it doesn't dance around at the highest volume. Now, unfortunately, as with most speakers, there is distortion at higher volumes. Now, the performance is, I would say, very comparable to the Logitech X50, but the bass is much better on the X50, and also the performance of other small speakers like the P2, Stone 200, the Porsche is much better in comparison to the A+. Overall, this is a decent sounding speaker with decent enough bass. The range was pretty standard. Walking around my home, it didn't have any issues except for some occasional choppiness, but lost connection when I tried to take it to my car parking. Now, as with most speakers, there is no way to know the exact battery left other than the white LED indication, which blinks and makes some beeps before dying and turning off. Now here's the most disappointing part of my review. Move claims around 7 hours of battery life, and in my testing at 55 to 60% volume, I got a shocking and mediocre 4 hours and 30 minutes. I was so surprised. I tested it 3 more times at different volume levels and I got almost the same battery life. Maybe I had a bad unit, or that's how it performs. I'm not pretty sure. Now, to charge the speaker from dead to full, it took me around 2 hours and 15 minutes, and the white LED indicator will turn off once charged. And yes, you can use the speaker while it's charging. Now concluding this review was quite easy for me. The Move Acoustics A+ speaker turned out to be decent at best. There is nothing exciting to talk about. Now, and here is the problem with this speaker, the price. For a retailing price of 2700 Indian currency, you can get much better speakers. The Sublime 3, the Xiaomi Mi, Posh, P2, Stone 200, and I can keep going on. My final thoughts, skip the A+ and go for the plethora of other speakers which are better value for money. Unless you swim in money, then sure, go for the A+. You won't be crying, but you won't be overly happy either with its performance. Personally, I would rather spend my money on other speakers. Hope you guys enjoyed this review and thank you for watching. If you are interested in the speaker, you can find the link in the description below the like button. So what are your thoughts on the Move Acoustics A+ speaker? Do you think that they priced it a bit too high? Let me know in the comments below. My name is Adi. I'll see you guys in the next video.